I don't know why they keep saying 6 players were ejected. Okay, a whole lot more players were ejected. The fact they keep saying 6, that's what this bothers me. Because we saying if 6 ejected, it'd have been more players able to play to finish out the game. Okay, so for those who are trying to figure this out, and those who don't know and want to know what's going on, this is what happened. LSU has the ball. Flo Johnson has it. It gets stolen from her, and she intentionally fouls the person that stole it from her. In doing so, South Carolina is celebrating. One of the girls going to JoJo face screaming. She pushes her. Cardoza comes running in, pushes Flo Johnson down, and then Blinch is cleared. Nobody threw punches. A lot of pushing and shoving. Nobody threw punches and whatnot. Uh, Flo Johnson's brother comes out of the stands over the scores table onto the court. I'll get to him in a minute. Nevertheless, this is what happens. 15 minutes, we got to sort all this out. What's going on here? What do that? So we had a intentional foul on Flo Johnson. We had a pretty much a flagrant 2 foul, put it in NBA term. Flagrant 2 foul on Cardozo, which is an automatic ejection for pushing Flo Johnson to the ground, which you shouldn't have done to begin with. As soon as she did that, I knew she was going for the game. And the bench is clear. When the bench is clear, you cannot be a player that leaves the bench area when the scrum happens. Everybody outside of Angel Reese, who was limping to the bench. Now, let me go right here for a second. Okay, let me get on my soapbox here. For everybody, matter of fact, let me put this down real quick. Let me take this down. For everybody who is sitting here coming out the Angel Reese because she didn't get involved into the skirmish that happened. If you was actually watching the game, you would have saw that Angel Reese was limping to the bench. She was walking gingerly because she had twisted her ankle. Okay? She was not paying attention to what was going on because she was trying to get to the bench because her ankle twisted. Why did y'all come for Angel Reese for the wrong reasons? This is the problem. I know she's plastered everywhere. I get it. Her and Caitlin Clark. I get it. Do not come for a woman who was injured. She was limping to the bench because he twisted her ankle. And y'all want to call her out for not being involved in defending her teammate? She has a hurt ankle at the moment. What do y'all want her to do? She trying to make sure it's not bad enough that she can't finish the game. In which she had no choice but to finish the game when I get back to what happened and how everybody got ejected. But for y'all to sit here and come for Angel Reese is very, and I do mean very, tasteful. Okay? That woman was limping to the bench. And it was obvious because the first scrimmage, I looked at Angel. I'm like, something's wrong with Angel Reese. She's not walking normal. Something's wrong. She twisted her ankle. When she came out on X and let everybody know, like she wasn't running from nobody. She was limping to the bench. So y'all need to chill out on that one, okay? Y'all need to chill out. Now back to this. So, where I said Cardozo got suspended. Cardozo got ejected from the game. I do. Did Flo Johnson get ejected from the game? No, she just got the intestinal foul is more like a technical foul in a sense. But the whole bench area for LSU ejected, so they starting 5, finished the game. And those of you who don't know, they starting 5. Let me pull it up for you. That would be Angel Reese, Anisha Amore, uh, Janae Kent, Flo Johnson, and Haley Van Lip. That's they starting 5. That's who finished the game. For South Carolina, they averaged all they players but 6 got ejected. Okay. Cardoso definitely got ejected. So you still had Kitts, Hall, Johnson, Pow, and John still left in the game. Now, initially, the refs tossed Pow too, I believe, thank you to Don Staley to let the refs know because Pow Pow was already at the score table before the scummies even happened because she was getting ready to check in the whole time. Thank you to Don Staley and the other ref, the third ref, who was the only guy on the ref team, knew that Pow Pow was at the score table to check in and didn't leave the bench area. She was already at the score table. So if they would have ejected Pow Pow, it'd have been some problems because there was no way they supposed to eject Pow Pow, but they didn't, which is happy they got that corrected because initially she was ejected. And Don Staley let them know, y'all is not finna eject my girl who was already at the score table to check in. And she just had a race for a dead ball to happen. And when the dead ball happened, this will happen to be a chestnut fire and the skirmish happened. And by the way, why do we call this a fight? Why did we use the words fight? This is not a fight, okay? It's just people pushing. It's a skirmish. It's a pushing. It's a pushing battle, pushing match, shall I say? Not a fight. A fight when physically harm is done, okay? Physical harm is done. That's a fight. Wasn't no physical harm. Cardoso was grown for pushing Flo Johnson. Shouldn't have did that, but hey, she did. She got ejected. Other players got ejected for limited bench area. It is what it is. This is not what we need to see from our ladies in college basketball. We don't need to see this from the men either, to be honest. We don't want to see this in college and basketball, period. That goes to the NBA. But it's a championship game. Tensions got high. Angel Reese and Cardoso were going at it from the start anyway. So I factor that in too. Angel Reese and Cardoso. I'm surprised them two weren't the ones that got into it because they was going there. Angel Reese with the unnecessary elbow to Cardoso. Them two pushing each other back and forth, battling in the inside. Hey, sometimes tensions get high and it escalates to a point where that happens. So now the brother. Somebody said it was his cousin, a brother. We don't know which one it is, but for the purpose of this EAPNR, we're gonna call the brother. Okay. Now, people would like to say his intentions were fair. His intentions were good. He didn't want to see his sister get hurt or whatnot. Dude, your sister isn't a I want to say professional environment. I want to put them in a sporting environment playing that game. A game where you know you can't even be on the court. That's why you're behind us in the goddamn stands. To begin with. I don't want to hear nothing about he had good intent. I don't want to hear that. Because everybody knows you cannot get on the court or on the football field no matter what happens to a family member. Okay? So and then by the way, he actually injured somebody for trying to jumping over the scores table to try to defend her sister for whatever reason. What you gonna do? Hit a woman? You hit a woman. That's dumb enough. That's dumb enough within itself anyway. So you was being stupid on many accounts on this. I don't want to hear about he had good intentions. I don't want to hear that. You do not jump on the score. You don't jump over the score to defend anybody when your family is playing in a game, a televised game at that too. It says here the brother of LSU guard Flo J. Johnson was arrested and charged with assault and battery and disorderly conduct by the Greenville Police Department for his role after his sister was shoved onto the court by South Carolina forward Camila Cardoso during the Southeastern Conference tournament game. It says Trayvon Milton, 24, jumped over the scores table to reach the court. Police say Milton made his way onto the court by pushing down an SEC employee and stepping on her shoulders to get past. Milton briefly made contact with Cardoso before he was led away by police. Police said the other two people jumped from the stands but were stopped by authority before making it to the court. It says online Greenville police records show that Milton remains in jail at this current moment in time. Stupid. Don't care. You know the environment you in. You know you in a college environment. You know there's a game going on. And you didn't use judgment. You ain't use judgment. You cannot be on the court if you're not a participant. And to make matters worse, you hurt somebody else on top of it. Gotta use judgment, man. He had good intentions. Bruh, everybody knows. Family members know, players know. Family members cannot be that close to you for something like that to happen. This man jumped over an SEC employee, hurt her shoulder, trying to go at what? Cardosa, another female, for pushing your sister, and you a dude? Come on, man. Think. Y'all gotta think on that. That don't make sense. Come on, man. Now you in jail, being charged with disorderly conduct, battery, and assault. You just got 3 charges put on you. 3 charges. Which you ain't even have to do it. Just let the people responsible take care of it. The coaches, okay, the security team, the refs, let them handle it. You are not allowed to handle it. The refs, the coaches on both teams, and the security for the arena has to handle that. Not you. But you try to handle it, now you got 3 charges put on you. Because you're not using judgment. Judgment, man. You gotta use judgment. You can't react, gotta use judgment. Now, instead of the mother of Johnson worrying about her daughter, she has to worry about her son because her son didn't use judgment. Gotta do better. Gotta do better.